Look at the relentless pace of international trade. This is a highly tangible, physical process. Millions of shipping containers moving continuously through automated ports, keeping global supply chains perfectly fed. But beneath that physical logistics network lies a deeply fragmented financial one. To manage the money crossing these same borders, businesses are forced to juggle multiple, disconnected software systems simply to track foreign exchange rates. This diagram illustrates what happens when you pull data from those asynchronous feeds. At the exact same timestamp, 3 unsynchronized systems will often output 3 completely different values for the exact same currency pair. Those millisecond discrepancies add up quickly. Managing all these disparate rate systems crosses the line from an annoying administrative task into a structural vulnerability that threatens the entire enterprise. The impact of these asynchronous systems hits daily treasury operations almost immediately. When finance teams rely on fragmented data feeds, they have to manually bridge the gaps. That manual intervention directly causes calculation errors and introduces severe delays, exactly when teams are trying to execute time-sensitive trades. Then comes the regulatory threat, reconciliation failure. When rate histories are untrackable and inconsistent across platforms, auditing becomes a nightmare of compliance risks. Operating on decentralized rate tracking ultimately erodes companies' financial security and chips away at its long-term profitability. To correct this, businesses need a single operating environment. Meet Nexus Exchange, an enterprise exchange rate cockpit built to replace that fragmentation. Look at this network topography chart. It demonstrates what we call the centralization principle. Instead of querying a dozen disconnected feeds, all global currency data routes through one unified verification node. The first core pillar is continuous ingestion of real-time exchange rates. This continuous data stream effortlessly bypasses the staggered, block-based traffic jam of legacy batch processing systems, which inherently introduce costly delays. Centralizing live data turns rate tracking from a reactive guess into absolute real-time certainty. Speed is only half the equation. Large enterprises also need to process massive volumes of transaction data simultaneously. To handle that scale, the platform features a bulk upload capability that ingests heavy .xlsx and .csv files in mere seconds. Thousands of raw, disorganized transaction rows instantly sort into standardized columns. These are immediately locked down by enterprise-grade security protocols, protecting the data from tampering. Simultaneously, the system generates a permanent cloudological audit log, ensuring a compliance-ready history for every trade. By integrating rapid bulk processing directly with these strict security protocols, companies no longer have to choose between execution speed and tight compliance. The transition from fragmented spreadsheets to a single unified state entirely rebuilds the daily treasury workflow. By permanently removing manual errors, trade delays, and compliance risks, businesses free up massive amounts of capital and human resources that were previously wasted on putting out fires. This macro-level map shows the new operational reality, global trade vectors looping efficiently through a stable hub. It embodies the core philosophy: every rate, every trade, one cockpit. Operating from this single nexus point gives financial teams the stable foundation they need to develop smarter, future-proof exchange strategies. To access this environment, scan the code on screen or visit nexusexchange.patienceai.in. True financial agility in the modern market is impossible without a singular, perfectly secure source of truth.